This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
Okay, hello everyone. It's in the ancient cemetery in Frankfurt. There are so many Gedolim, and it was very hot there. Unfortunately, we didn't have enough time to really to speak out all the great personalities that are buried there. But I want to mention another two. We referred to him, we want to talk about Rabbi Yosef Shmuel, the Baal HaHaisafos of the Mesoras Hashas, who was nifter in 1704. He was known as Yosef Shmuel Reb Chaim Yeshayas. Why? Because Chaim Yeshaya was the Shver. So Yosef Shmuel, who owned him? Chaim Yeshaya. Chaim Yeshaya's Yosef Shmuel. That was his name. Chaim Yeshaya's Yosef Shmuel. He was from Krakow, and he was the Av Bezdin in Frankfurt. Again, not the Rav yet, but the Av Bezdin. He is the guy who made the wondrous Hagois on the side of the Gemara, on every blot in Shas, on Tosfos, on Rashi, on the Rosh, Lazakos Rambam, on the Rambam, 10 times more than was published in the original edition of Amsterdam. In 1680, he was offered to be the chief rabbi of Frankfurt, that's right, but he turned it down in his humility. He became very ill, and he made a neder, if he recovers, he would accept the position, which he did. The Chida records that he heard that the Mesoras Hashas, Rabbi Yosef Shmuel, reviewed the Shas 42 times before he wrote the Mesoras Hashas. V'dibarta bam, 42, V'dibarta bam. And the Chida writes he heard that he learned Torah standing for 25 years, and that in Shamayim they listened to the words of Rabbi Yosef Shmuel like one of the Rishonim. In fact, there was once a conversation between the Maharash Shach, who was the Mechutin of Rabbi Yosef Shmuel, and Rabbi Yosef Shmuel wanted to learn from the Maharash Shach mathematics. We mentioned the Maharash Shach was an expert in mathematics, and the Maharash Shach said, I'll make you a deal, let's strike a deal. I'll teach you math. You teach me the art of how come every time you give an eitzah, it's always spot on. Every time you say something, it's always neskayim. Every time you think something, it always happens. How are you able to do that? So the Rabbi Yosef Shmuel responded as follows: Reishis chachmazu. If you want to give eitzah, you want your words to be neskayim. Yiras Hashem, v'chasher ani sos v'sameach. And when I'm happy and I rejoice, umeshtoikek tamid, and I constantly long, lasos v'tzoy navi shabashamayim, I'm always longing to do what the Rebbeinu Shalom wants me to do. So Rebbeinu Shalom responds in kind, Kein Hashem Atoiv, who ritzoin yirei of Yaseh, he's yimale all of my mishaloisav, because I'm always meshtoikek to do what the Rebbeinu Shalom wants. The Rebbeinu Shalom always accedes to my eitzos and my requests and my machshavos. Hagoin Rabbi Yosef Shmuel, the Baal HaHaisafos of the Mesoras Hashas. Okay. We'll take a break.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.